Sean, here's what you want, and I'm glad you asked. Well, Sean Gregorian is the clear projected winner here tonight. Tonight, he's won 3 days and 4 nights at the wonderful Ukrainian Hotel Plaza. Yes, with a meet and greet with Mitt Romney. I love it.
I'm glad I lost.
Then he gets to, he gets a wonderful 10,000 Nigerian dollars, which are calculations, so it's about $5 US. Things could change. Things can change. But wait, that's not all. He also gets 2 nights in Ottawa at the Justin Trudeau Motel. That's right, the Justin Trudeau Motel, where they give you a hot towel and a hot toddy and probably a hot Carl, too. But you can hear it from me. And that's what he's won here at the Real Deal Media Prize Center.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats as we are getting set to play the national game pastime that's going to take place now. What would Jim Fetzer do?
That's right. We're about to embark now on an incredible safari, a journey of truth, and that is what would Jim Fetzer do? We have assembled a team here of one person each, because these people are such individuals. They don't like teammates. They like viciously playing their opposition, and that's the kind of women that we have here tonight. But let me explain this, and Jim's listening too, because this is all news to him. Well, tonight we're going to be getting into 7 diabolical questions that we polled everybody that knows Jim Fetzer in real life, from the people he went to kindergarten with, to his first babysitter, to his college graduate students, to even just his neighbor that lives right behind him. But we're going to find out here 7 diabolical questions. And Jim, are we ready for this?
I'm braced for it, Dean.
Okay.
Count on it.
Okay, good, because I'm sweating like a you-know-what in church right now. Whew. Okay, so let's bring our first contestant here tonight. We have all the way from Oklahoma City, who is ravishing and ready to rock the Fetzer world. That's Dana. Dana, welcome tonight. Dana.
Hi everyone. Hi, Jim.
Welcome. Delighted.
And Dan is playing tonight for the love and affection and attention of Jim Fetzer, and to be anointed as the true Fetzer knight that you are. All right, let's bring in someone else. Jim, the one and the only Karen Peterson. So we have a team of Karens. Okay. Also, now, Jim, finally, the last teammate here for tonight. He's calling from. Well, I won't tell you what state he's calling from because I might get. Well, I might have to. I might have triple bypass if I say it. The one, the only, Sean Gregorian of the Gregorian calendar, the heir to the throne. Sean, welcome.
Thank you. Good evening.
Okay, Sean's going to be the teammate of Dana, all the way from Oklahoma. And Sean's actually calling. He's on the job. He's a repo man. He repossesses cars. Just for fun. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 7 diabolical questions here tonight. I'm going to start with the first one. You can play at home too, and do not help any of these participants here tonight because, quite frankly, they don't deserve it. They don't deserve it. Okay, let's get ready now as we start. What would Jim Fetzer do? And I absolutely cannot. Let's get our opening ceremony started.
I don't think the lion sleeps tonight. I'm on my way.
Well, there you have it. We are ready to start tonight and take it to the next level. And Pierre, if you could just get that off my screen, we'll be ready to start. Thank you very much. Okay, here is the first one. Here is what would Jim Fetzer do? Number 7. Jim heads to the local pub and is accosted by a dangerous biker gang. What does he do? Well, I've often asked myself that. Well, is it A, befriend them by playing Jimmy Crack Corn and I Don't Care on harmonica? Is that it? Is that it? Could that be it? Is that A? B, explain the definition of what makes a woman. Okay. Is that what he does? I mean, does that just diffuse him? Is it C, puts on his dancing shoes, hops on the table, and dances to tequila? Okay, let's start with Dana and Sean.
All right, Dana, we gotta have a consensus here. I'm thinking he would probably play the harmonica. Which one did you think?
Yeah, I'll go with that. Oh, yeah. The harmonica.
Jimmy Crack Corn?
And Jimmy Crack Corn.
There's 2 references to Pee Wee Herman here.
Okay. Okay. Look at Sean Gregorian flexing his movie brain here tonight. Okay. That time is up, everybody. What is the correct answer, Jim? Tell us.
Well, no doubt I would explain to them why women are important, what makes a woman, that I'm not one, and that's who they ought to be looking for.
There you have it. It is B, explain the definition of what makes a woman. Wow. Well, maybe next year. Dana and Sean, it's A for effort, but hey, that's not good enough. Okay, let's go to the next question here. Is this is so intense, Jim. I don't know what I'm going to do after the game. I might disintegrate. Okay, let's go to the next one here. Number 6. Jim is invited to visit the moon. He arrives there and does the following. Is it A, brings French bread and his favorite bottle of wine in hopes the moon really is made of cheese? Okay. That's what, I think he would do that, quite frankly, but I don't want to give it away. Is it B, dresses to the 9 in the event he meets a hot alien chick? Hey, we all have our preferences. Or is it C, hires a moon realtor and decides he wants to build his dream space house? That's what it is. Let's go to the Karens. Please tell us.
I'm going to pick A.
A.
I'm
Brings
going to pick
French
A.
bread.
I like your answer, but since it is estrogen night, I'm kind of leaning towards B.
Okay.
We'll go with your answer. That's fine.
Okay. So number 6, Jim is invited to visit the moon. He arrives there and does the following, and they say it's A, brings French bread and a served bottle of wine and hopes the moon is really made of cheese. Jim, what is the correct answer at this time?
Spot on, exactly, Dean. I love crackers, cheese, bread, cheese, wine. Fabulous. Make a feast
Oh,
out
Do
of
it,
it.
Jim.
Perfect.
My
Thank you, Jim.
God.
Thank you, Jim.
Well, this game is intensifying. I mean, I might have to change my clothes after this one here.
That was
the
the
game
fix.
is now.
That was a
Hey,
fix.
you know what? Don't question the integrity, please, Sean Gregorian.
Okay,
I
I won't.
censor you.
I won't undermine your show.
The score is 1-0. Team Karens. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Here and number 5 here. Of what would Jim do? Jim is invited to Buckingham Palace for the U.S. State Department dinner with King Carlos. What does he do? A, He instantly gets a craving for bangers and mash, then heads to Abbey Road and hopes to reunite the Beatles. Okay. Instantly gets that. I mean, who doesn't get a bangers and mash craving? B takes his white glove off and slaps Camilla, then says, "Come on, fight me like a man." That's it. Takes his white glove off, slaps Camilla, and says, "Come on, fight me like a man."
Oh my God.
Or is I don't know why. Or is it C? Drinks too much at the pub and begins to sing "God Save the Queen" right in front of Charles. So Dana, we're gonna go to you and Sean Gregorian. What is it? Jim is invited to Buckingham Palace for the U.S. State dinner with Carlos. What does he do?
Well, first, I have a question. I have a question first. Does that pub serve mango margaritas?
Hello?
Gene, I had a huge frozen mango margarita for dinner. I need you to call me 15 minutes before the show to make sure I'm awake.
Thinking maybe he would slap Camilla. Take the glove off.
Okay.
Take the white glove off and slap her.
Take the glove off. Is that what my understanding?
Yeah.
Okay, so the final answer is, Jim, you want to tell us?
Well, since he holds Charles and Camilla in contempt, he'd take the opportunity to vacate the premises and head for Abbey Road at the earliest opportunity.
I knew it.
Oh my God. So the answer is
A.
A. Yes, the Beatles and bangers and mash often go well together. Yeah, that's true. Which, by the way, tonight is brought to you by the Pink Hammer, which you see in the top right corner there as we celebrate just woodshop class from high school. Everyone should take it. Okay, here we go here. That was number 5. Score is 1-0, everybody. Number 4. Jim heads to the outback, Australia, and sees a dingo steal a baby. Does he A, squares up, begins to howl a rare Aborigine anthem, and the dingoes return the baby at once? That's true. I've heard Jim do that exact same song when I was in Wisconsin last. Does he B, grabs the nearest boomerang and starts shredding up the dingoes? Wow. Or is it C, tells the dingo gang leader that's not a knife and pulls out a huge Vietnam knife and the baby is returned instantly? Wow, this is a hard one. Okay, let's go to the Karens, Team Karens. What is it at this time?
I don't know.
I'm going to say. Go ahead, Karen. Go
You're
ahead.
thinking C? Are you thinking
I think
C?
it's C. I think C.
You think it's C? Okay, Jim?
Nobody messes with babies around our Fetzer.
Okay. Jim, why don't you tell us the answer at this time? Go ahead.
That's correct. I would pull out this huge knife and start slicing and dicing to get that baby back ASAP.
Wow. And Jim does have a collection of huge knives because anything else would be uncivilized. Okay. Scores now, Dana, just so you know, you and Sean Gregorian have a chance to not only tie the game, but take it. But you're going to have to at least win the next 2 questions, okay? Because the score is 2-0. That's, again, for all those who are hearing impaired, 2-0. 2-0, okay? In fact, this is good cardio. If you're at home, just do this. All right, let's start again. Let's continue. All right, here we go. Number 3, everybody. Number three. This is a hot game here. For Dana and Sean Gregorian, what would Jim Fetzer do? All right, here it is. Number 3. Jim heads to a country bar, and some bad boys try to fight him because he's getting all the little ladies' attention. What does he do? Does he A, takes them on one by one, which causes all the little ladies to line up and wait for a Fetzer kiss? Okay. I don't know what intern made these again. This is so ridiculous. Sorry, Jim. I don't know. Or is it B, he begins to do the 2-step dance and then gets coined as the new Lord of the Dance? Okay. The new Lord of the Dance, which it's Lord Fetzer in case anyone wants to. Or is it C, rips his shirt off and starts singing Rhinestone Cowboy? Okay, that's incredible. Let's go to you, Dana, team captain.
I don't know. Sean, what do you think?
I'm thinking he's gonna take them on one by one and get a kiss from the ladies.
He's a ladies' man.
Well, we have a lot of people chiming in on the live chat. We have Maddie Lynn 26 saying CCCC. She's practicing her Spanish, or she's picking C. One of them.
Wishful thinking.
Yep, that's right. We have Maddie also saying, "I hear the buzz from the pink hammer." Oh my God! If you do, that's
It wasn't a hammer.
Call me later. I'll put you in touch with the right people. We have I'm pissed who's saying romance the ladies. Well, I'm pissed. Not too fast. You don't know yet exactly. We have Bika saying A. Interesting. Robbie 978 saying definitely A, but then changed his mind saying B. So it can go either way. And then Robbie finally says he should do all three.
All of the above.
He says, "What the hell?" Okay, so Dana, what did you guys pick again?
We picked A, right, Sean?
Yeah.
Yeah. The
A
ladies
takes them on one by one, which causes all the little ladies to line up and wait for a Fetzer kiss. Jim's, what's the correct answer here?
How could I resist a line of ladies? I mean, if all I got to do is just rub me and set up.
Oh, my God. Okay. Jim heads to a country bar, and it's A. He takes them on one by one for the little ladies. Wonderful. It was almost an easy one. Okay.
Yeah,
so
the kiss from the ladies made it too easy.
Okay, no taunting here. Okay, the score at home, if you're keeping score, it's 2-1. 2-1. We have 2 more questions to go. Now, okay, if the other team here right now wins this next one, game's over. Game's over, and Sean Gregorian has to get a knife and cut one of his fingers off on live television. That was the deal we made. And Dana is going to provide the knife because she does that. Okay, here we go.
Okay, gotta pay attention.
That's not a knife.
Yeah, it's a Fetzer knife. That's what it is. Wait till we have the new Fetzer steaks come out. Okay, here it is. Number 2 for the Karens. Team Karen here. And ladies, you're getting along so nice that I'm worried. That's what I'm worried about. Something not right with that. I don't know. World War II is about to begin. Trump is to return, but asked Jim to be his defense secretary. What does he do? A, Jim starts to dress like Patton and request a windy flag to follow him everywhere. Does he B, ask Trump if this means he gets his own parking space at the White House? Okay, he's very concerned. You know, Jim needs validated parking. He doesn't want to do the 5 minutes an hour or $5 an hour. Okay, here it is. Or is it C, takes the lead in the charge to defeat global fascism plus free Moscow mules for life from Putin? Is it Team Karen?
Karen, do you think? I think it's C. He's gonna lead the charge, defeat those.
Yeah, I'm thinking between B and C. We'll go with your answer, C. We'll go with C.
We're going C. He wants those Moscow mules too.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, Jim, before you provide the answer for the ladies, for Team Karen, I just want to remind Team Dana, who should have picked one of the Karens as her teammates, that if they win... Oh, wait, Sean's still here. I'm sorry. I apologize. If Team Karen wins this next answer, okay, if they win this next answer, the question, game's over, and we tear everything down. Okay, Jim, what is the correct answer at this time?
Well, I admire Putin. I sure want to defeat global fascism. And so, you know, there it is. Moscow mules. What a fringe benefit. See all the way.
Oh, my God. Now, I have to admit, I wasn't telling everybody the truth. Yeah. We have one more question left. That is the bonus double Jeopardy question. And it is worth 3 points. 3 points, everybody. So here's the current score as we see it. If you're keeping track at home, Team Karen has 3. Team Dana has 2. Team Karen has 3. Team Dana has 2. And let me adjust the hammer on the top there. I can't do it. Anyways, this next question is worth 3 points, and the winner of this totally wins the game, and we can all go home happy and go eat at Denny's later. Okay, so this is the final question for what would Jim Fetzer do as seen on TV? There you have it. All right, here it is. Walking down Hollywood Boulevard, major producers approach Jim and ask him the following. A, to reboot All in the Family as the lead. That'd be something, Jim. I think you'd be great at Archie Bunker's role. B, be the lead in the next Superman movie. Or is it C, if he could please be the body double for Mel Gibson's love scenes? So, Team Dana, what is the correct answer to our final question here? You could win the game tonight.
Talk about a rigged election. I know.
I heard that.
Sean. What do you think? Dang.
You're welcome to consider another choice, but I'm thinking he would want to play Archie Bunker. What do you think? Although he does have a chance to be Mel Gibson's body double, I don't know if he would go for that because we're talking the ladies again,
Yeah, getting the ladies.
What do you think, Dan?
Go with your answer. I want to go with your answer.
You think you want to go with Archie Bunker, All in the Family?
Jim, what is the correct answer for?
Of those three alternatives, Dean, I'm a huge fan of Mel Gibson. Damn
it, Jim.
That's good, Jim.
All right.
The
correct the correct answer to Walking Down Hollywood Boulevard. Jim gets approached and asked if he could be the body double Mel Gibson during the love scene.
Note to self, always pick the one with the ladies.
I knew it. Jim, you're a top
Is
player.
there a theme there?
Danny, you
Oh my God.
Is there a pattern?
Player.
Jim, I'm just
Kissing
so
ladies at
happy.
the pub and doing love scenes.
I'm happy that Hollywood's finally recognizing you. That's what I'm happy about. Okay. We have a winner, everybody, of the What Would Jim Fetzer Do trivia game. That is Team Karen's. Team Karen, you want to say a few words to Jim Fetzer as you won the trivia? Go ahead.
Rigged.
Apparently, don't mess with the Karens.
Okay, we go to the coherent Karen. Coherent Karen, go ahead.
Jim, you're a man after my own heart. Every answer I got, you picked true. So good for you, Jim.
Nice. Very nice.
Good
Yes.
for you, Jim. Okay, so that's it, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to end it there.
Dude, I was going to compliment Jim too because apparently he likes the movie of Karens.
Okay, well, take it easy. Take it easy.
Take it easy. That's your third warning. In fact, let me. Okay, there we have it. All right, Pot Time. It was The Letter by Jose Cocker, coming in at number 8 on the Billboard Top 100. Hello, everybody. I am late and I am melting. Welcome to the After Party Gregorian edition. I am your Gregorian host, Dean Ryan. Not Gregorian, no, not Gregorian. It's we're celebrating Sean Gregorian, who is a staple here. We're celebrating Sean Gregorian's 60th birthday tonight. Yes, indeed. It's a big milestone for you, Sean. 6-0. Heir to the throne of the Gregorian calendar. A lot of people may not know what a true gem. Just like yesterday, you were 5-0, but now you're 6-0. You know, a lot of people may not know, Angie and Sean Gregorian, they've kind of started a mafia gang mafia together. True. And since they've done that, they're what you call the heavies. They strong arm people for money, for protection, in the little cities where they live in. In fact, here's a little picture of what I'm talking about. Yeah, right there. We had a camera guy take that on scene as it happened. Sean Gregorian's a bad influence because he influenced, what seems to be Angie. He influenced her to take what are those? Pencil drawn mustache, fake goatee. And I'm telling you, she hasn't been the same since. So that is a duo you don't want to mess with. You know what I mean? Okay, here's some other people who are in. And if you want to call in and you want to wish Sean Gregorian happy birthday, feel free to do so. Even if you're on Facebook, it's very late. I know it's very late, but we are the Night Owls. Join the convo. Join the convo. Call in. Tell us your birthday wish for Sean Gregorian. Tell us your favorite Sean Gregorian memory as we kind of go through his classic hits tonight, from his earlier work to his present work and all the stuff he does here. Feel free to do so. Join the convo. And yes, Seth, that's true. They do Kneecaps Are Us. Yeah, that's right. Mm-hmm. But Karen Peterson, who is identifies something usual. She says, Sean, I'm still 21. That's right. She's still 21. She is still 21 indeed. And good on you. At least you're potty trained. That's the most important part. Angie says, we going to church. Yeah, they do. They go to Church's Chicken. Church's Chicken. And, you know, Sean's one of those guys, too, that when he does his, gang banging, if you will, he always has like a shorty with him. You know what I mean? You ever see, it's cliche, like you see in the movies, but in real life it's true. He always has a hothead shorty who's much meaner and tougher than many others, many of the big people. But throughout time, in fact, when Angie's not there, he has this person with him too. Yeah, that's the one and only Beetlejuice. Drinking some Cavassier in a wine glass there. Isn't that something? Isn't that something? Right, Karen? Yeah, Karen. And, you know, Karen has some weird attributes about her, too. If you ever hang out with Karen, she and Dick Pangala would know. Dick, and if you know, just push the number 1. And yeah, you go out with Karen. You're not just having a conversation with Karen Peterson. You're having a CIA interrogation meeting, in addition to old stories of her high school tenure with names you've never heard before, nor will you ever find out who these people are. And it really feels like an incredible interrogation. In fact, last time Dick Pangala was hanging out with Karen Peterson, well, he sent me this photo, and I thought it was so accurate, because this is what Karen does when you're hanging out with her. Well, this is Dick. Yep. She dresses like like Dragnet, forces you to answer questions by shining a big, bright light bulb in your face. Poor Dick. Yeah, so we feel your pain, Dick. We feel your pain. Not fair. Not fair. Not fair at all. I know how you feel. Join the convo. You're want. Sean Gregorian says, big pimpin'. You know, that used to be a word that I said every now and again. Beetlejuice to man. She says, yeah, that's the guy who fills in for you, Angie, when you're done with your gangbanging on the streets. Get your second half. All right, we have a caller who's calling in, and she's calling in to give her well wishes and happy birthday to Sean Gregorian, and talk about some other aptitudes about Sean and the memory of him, and also maybe some other things from the show too. Feel free to do so. We're just kind of hanging out as we're all melting like crazy together. I mean, it's like so dangerous. Like, I don't know how firefighters do it right now in this weather. It's got to be like, with all the gear on, 130 degrees total. Got to be hydrated, which reminds me. So we have a caller who's calling in. Now, this person's an insider too. They say they know the Gregorian family and what they're all about. So we're going to hear some insight too. So I'm excited. Let's see what it's all about here. Caller number 9, calling out of Oklahoma.
Hi, everyone. Happy birthday, Sean.
Yes, Sean. Sean is, what is Sean doing tonight? What do you think Sean's doing for his birthday as we just kind of hang out here tonight? What would you guess?
I know he had, he's probably with his family, because I know he had dinner with his family earlier. So I'm assuming he's probably still with his family, enjoying his birthday with his kids and wife.
Okay.
Aww.
Okay. Yeah, you know what I heard? I heard that when he was having dinner, I heard his wife made him eat his dinner in his car, where he usually calls in. Did you hear about this? That's what I heard too. You know, and it was meatloaf. Yeah. Imagine it's your birthday and they make dinner for you. They're like, here, but like, oh, honey, I love you. You go, but where's my plate? She goes, you know where it's at. That way. That's what I heard too. And the birthday boy might be calling in to agree with me and you, Dana.
Yes, he better.
Yeah. He has a wonderful family. I just found out he had family. He had a family. I found out I didn't know. Well, I found out two things, Dana, and I'm including you here. I found out Sean had a daughter or a child. I knew he had a child. There was rumors of it, but I thought the child was like 2. I didn't know she was like 29 or something, or 38 or something. And then Dana, just you're not getting off the hook. I found out Dana had a hidden daughter. She didn't even tell people or tell me about.
Hidden daughter.
You know, Dana, that is so like you always hide your children, or is there a specific child you hide more than the other?
I do not hide my children.
Yeah.
I had 2 daughters. You knew that.
She had a hit. Well, she told everybody she had one daughter. Then there's the hidden daughter. That I don't know. It's a whole thing. Anyways, we have the birthday boy calling in now.
Right.
Calling in
That's
now.
my winning partner. That's my partner.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Angie. It's Angie's partner too. Angie said, "Who's the second half of the gangbanging duo?" She said, "He's my second half. What I could ride on his shoulder." Whoa, I'm not sure what that's going on there. Okay. That was interesting. And then finally she says, he's got a noisy pimp mobile. She didn't say I thought it said he has a noisy pimple. Okay. And finally, before we bring the birthday boy on here, Karen Peterson says, birthday lives matter. Oh, Karen, very original. Thank you. Thank you. Very all original material there. See, this is what happens when there's a writer's strike. You get that kind of material there. All right, let's get the birthday boy on here and let's find out what he's doing. I said that he's in his car eating dinner because he's not allowed to eat dinner in the house while he's talking to me. That's my prediction. Let's see what he says. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Sean Gregorian. Happy birthday.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I'm in the mobile studio now, but I had dinner inside. I was allowed on my special day.
One day here, we got it wrong. Sean, we've all been taking bets behind your back. We've been trying to find out what you really do on your birthdays and what and how many more hidden kids you have. I just found out Dan has 2. What did Sean do this evening? And how old are you, Sean? Because I'm unclear how old you are.
I'm the big 50, unfortunately. Well, it's all right. It's just a number. But one thing I was delighted to find out today. Did you know that in honor of my birthday, that 7-Eleven gave away free Slurpees? I thought that was very nice of them.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes, it is. It's very, very nice people at 7-Eleven. And they always tell you to come again as well. They're very friendly over there. Very friendly over there. Dick Pangello says, happy birthday, Sean. He had to step away. And yeah, a lot of people are just outpouring of emotion. Sean Gregorian, I have a lot of questions for you, and you too, Dana, but on a separate matter. But do you ever think you would see such outpouring emotions from people all over the world regarding your, I guess, is a national holiday now, your birthday?
No, I mean, it was really nice today. I mean, I got a lot of well wishes from a lot of people. I got a lot of funny pictures. Yeah, I was surprised at maybe I shouldn't say surprised because everybody's, the members in our group here, everyone's always, been nice to me. So
what are some memorable birthdays, Sean Gregorian? I mean, you're from a famous family. Tell us.
My 21st birthday comes to mind. My friends brought me up to Northampton, Mass. There was a concert on my birthday. It was, if you remember that African guy that sang with Peter Gabriel on the song "In Your Eyes," he came to a venue up in Northampton, Mass, and they brought me up there, and I drank a bunch of bourbon and got a little tipsy.
Okay,
kind of a weird choice for a 21-year-old, but yeah.
I want to expand on that. On that, but you mentioned somebody. Now, that performer, is that the title of the performer? Is his name the black guy that sang with Peter Gabriel on "In Your Eyes"? Is that his full brand name? What is that guy?
He's used to endure. He's a singer from Senegal.
Okay. I'm asking because Dana wanted to know. She's in.
Did I say the black guy?
You did, and then that's why Dana's here.
Oh,
Here.
I thought
It's okay. It's all right. I'm not the ADL. Anyways, moving on here. Facebook user says, "On my way."
Thanks, Facebook user.
On her way to
Maybe we should
YouTube.
just say the names. I'm going to change my name to Facebook user.
And Nigel said, "Happy birthday, sex goddess." So I'm gonna have to have my atrazine levels checked.
Oh yeah, sex goddess. Okay, so that sounds crazy. I don't remember my 21st birthday. I'd ask Dana. Dana goes to a lot of 21st birthdays lately, so she knows a lot of those. Don't ask me why. Don't ask her why either.
A lot of 21st birthdays for backup singers for Peter Gabriel, right?
Yeah. No, well, I meant as Dana goes. I don't know if you know, Sean, but I'll tell the people. No, Dana goes to different universities every weekend, and she parties with the best of them. She parties hard too, swinging on chandeliers, right, Dana? Yeah, I've seen it. Got a lot of, she got a lot of boyfriends. She's an upperclassman. She drinks a lot of Boone's Farm. A lot of Boone's Farm. Here we go. Here we have Cindy Lou, who's getting crunk tonight, said, "Everybody in the club get tipsy." See, she is. God, can you imagine? Danny, you ever imagined how wild Cindy Lou was in the 70s? Can you imagine?
Wild, just like her in the 80s.
she might have made Keith Moon look very humble. That's right.
I heard she went through a little punky new wave phase. I want to see those pictures.
Oh, Cindy, yeah, we're gonna get those.
Whip them out, Cindy.
We're gonna get those. I'm asking TMZ to send me those now.
Yeah.
We have a Facebook user asking, "Did you make it, Melinda?" Well, Melinda, there's a name I haven't seen in since Sean was a young boy. Okay, so moving on here as more people are stumbling in.
Since I was a young boy outside the pool petting the dog, right?
Thank you for reminding me.
Anyway, forget about that. Just keep going.
If you want to know what he's referring to,
Who was that kid? What was he doing?
This is Sean Gregorian on one of his birthdays, and he had a short fuse, and this dog really pissed him off. And his grandmother, as you can see, who's really immersed in a crossword puzzle, could care less. You know why? Because she's immune to it. She saw that kind of behavior all the time, and she was afraid. Just like this is what happens with tiny gangsters. Shit. So my question is, Sean, why is it the tiny people that are just very dangerous and violent all the time? Why is that?
Maybe is it the Napoleon complex?
Okay. You hear that, everybody? Angie, he called you Napoleon. How does that make you feel? Feel free to call in, rebuttal him, please. Join the convo. Cindy Lou's correcting the record. She said, "Punk rock, Sydney didn't last long. I promise, Sean. It was only a weekend, Sean. It was only a weekend."
Oh, okay.
We have Blue Sky. Hello, Melinda. Good to see you. Hi, everyone. I didn't get to Tennessee. Just passed a bill today that is going to stop the mutilation of young people. That's right. I didn't get to that. I was so overwhelmed with everything. That's the thing. When shows are too packed, it's hard to get everything. It's just, anyways. So yeah, bravo to Tennessee. Bravo to Tennessee. And we have Facebook users saying France needs Napoleon right now. Angie, Napoleon pimp. What? Dana, how do you say that?
Napoleon pimp.
Maybe she could call in and tell us.
Oh no, she won't.
Yeah, Angie.
She won't do that. Anyways, so Napoleon pimp.
No.
Then Dick Pangella's asking, "Dean, are we hot tubing tonight? No. We are sweating like a whore in a megachurch, like a whore in a megachurch right now. It is so hot. But you guys don't see. By the end of the show, my entire sleeve is drenched. I'm just gonna start doing shows like this because I don't care. I don't care. It's all about being comfortable. It's all about being comfortable, right, Dana?
That's right.
In fact, Dana wears muumuus all day, like Mrs. Roper. With curlers and everything. I've seen it. I can't believe it. I don't know what's gotten in her. So, anyways, when my most favorite birthday, Sean, is you're making me feel nostalgia. And then I want to tell people about a new TV show idea I have about Sean and his family because I love it. Yeah, Sean is a wealth of content, just ready to just explode on television. But my favorite birthday that I can recall is like when I turned 21, I just went across the street and I bought a Foster's beer, and that was it. Hold on, let me address this real quick.
Liar.
Facebook user says, thinking of going nude on the Greek beach again, Dean. Yeah, I thought about that.
That's Nigel.
Yeah, that's Nigel Farage.
Mhm.
And Hello Blue Sky and Seth Black. Yeah, Seth Black. My favorite birthday is, I don't think I really can recall. I can't recall them. I know that much. So I'll tell you my most awkward birthday is when you're a young boy, you always have like a lot of kids from school, a lot of the guys, like, we're going to come to Dean's birthday. So you have to like invite all your friends. And if you don't, they're going to hold it against you because you're going to see them next year in the same class. So my mother, like many boys, and I'm sure the same applied to Sean, which we'll find out. She took us all to a movie. I was like 11 years old or 12, probably 11. And, I was into Kung Fu movies. I know Sean was as well. And we saw a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie. Harmless, right? We all love Kung Fu. However, the difference in this one was this one had an exceptional amount of nudity in it.
Oh.
Now, I cannot tell you how awkward that is to look at nudity on the big screen while sitting right next to your mother.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying, Dana?
Mhm.
Like, Dana, you ever had to see naked women in a movie and your mom's right next to you? Like, what do you say to that? That was probably the most awkward. And then I didn't really do birthdays after that. Everything was the same, and I didn't want any part of it. And then, I became like unofficially a Jehovah's Witness. I just don't want to do it anymore. So that's my most awkward. I should become a Jehovah's Witness. I used to go to their open house potluck night in college. I did. I used to go to Jehovah's Witnesses open house potluck where, I brought like, I don't know, a bag of apples. And then I would go to the Mormons open house potluck night. Same thing. And then the Uber Christian open house potluck.
You did the whole circuit, huh?
Oh, I worked the floor. Because, well, in college, there's singles. There's girls looking for a nice young Jehovah or Mormon or Christian. And what better way to see what it's all about than going to, where there's abundance of egg rolls and the triple layer dips. So I used to go to that all the time. I should go back to that again, as Angie says, Flying Tackle and Thongs. That's the name of my new band with Sean Gregorian and Seth.
Mm-hmm.
In case you didn't know, Angie. Thank you for mentioning that. Oh, no, that's not the one.
Yeah.
No, it's not that one. No, wait, it's not that either. That's, oh my God, what is that? Smut. These guys right here. These guys, the men's. By the way, if you saw the movie over the weekend, you might have not seen how comfortable Jim Fetzer was backstage. I'll share it with you. There he was, very comfortable. Look at that. Get that tattoo. Anyways, all right, let's get down to brass tacks here. So we are celebrating the after party Gregorian edition. Sean, you have a very unique family. You have a sister. You have an older sister, younger sister.
She's 2 years older.
Okay, she's 2 years older. Did she call you for your birthday today?
She sent me a few messages.
Okay. Well, when Sean was younger, you ever seen Danny? You ever seen the movie Lampoon's Vacation, Family Vacation?
Yeah. Yes.
Well, imagine that, okay, but with the Gregorian family.
Gregorian.
Yeah. So they would go on vacation. He told me this in great detail with a lot of duress. And he said, and I would assume that when you get older, you don't want to have to share a room with your sister, right? Because it's awkward. Am I correct, Sean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you have to share a room with your dad, and I had to do it too with my grandpa. And these people snore like banshees, and they take up the entire bed like the anatomy man, and you wind up not sleeping. Am I correct, Sean?
Yeah, that's right. My dad would sleep on practically on the middle of the bed, and I'd say, Dad, could you just move over a little bit so I could have some room? And he'd be like, what do you want me to fall off the bed? I mean, it's like I told you. I'm not saying my dad's a good guy. He's a really nice guy, but sometimes when it came to things like that, he wasn't like overly considerate. He's just like blah, spread out on the bed and snoring. Oh my God, it was like hearing a chainsaw all night. And I got so desperate that I went and laid down in another part of the motel room and used a towel as a blanket.
Sean had one of these fathers with a big wingspan, as you
Yeah.
would say, and I've had to do that on many occasions. Like a bunch of people, get one motel room, and it's crazy. I don't like it either. But so I had this idea, Dana, of recreating the the Gregorian family vacation like as it is now, with the sister, him, the parents. We film it. We got to hope they stay together for a week and nobody's allowed to leave. And what do you think, Sean? Do you think you and your sister would get along, or you could probably afford your own room now too? You don't have to share with your dad anymore.
Yeah. I don't know if we would get along, but I mean, that's what producers like. They like when people don't get along, create a little drama.
I hate to say it, but you're absolutely correct. I would actually I would probably whisper things in your sister's ear about what you might have allegedly said. But yeah, that's
Yeah.
So that's one of my show ideas.
Yeah. Well, they do that on those so-called reality shows. They're like, all right, we're going to shoot this again, but with more anger.
Yeah. Get pissed off and start a fight.
Yeah.
So that's one of my ideas. The other idea I had is getting families back together that are divorced, and we get the parents back together just for what did we say, Sean? For like 3 weeks, like MTV's Real World.
Yeah.
Under one roof.
Yeah.
Big Brother, 3 weeks, and see all the drama ensue. Like, Dan, what do you think? You, your daughter, and then your hidden daughter with your ex-husband under one roof. What do you think for a week?
No.
What would that turn out to be, Dana, with your ex-husband and the 1.5 kids?
I don't know. I don't think he would even show up. My ex-husband. I know he wouldn't. So, he just me and the girls.
Well, you know what, Dana? He will for $10,000. He will. He will. He'll make that happen. We'll make that happen. I'm gonna do this.
If he hears $10,000, he'll get even more scared because he'll think that's his back child support. Oh,
Dana. But see, like if I got my parents together, there would be bloodshed. And I'm not thinking it could be me.
I hope no one has an Aunt Edna, because if something happens to her, she better not. Whoop! There goes my camera.
See, that's what happens. Yeah, just tired of the roof. We have Maddie Lynn at 26 saying, "Stay tuned. Might be Dean's next video." And instigator of drama. Yes. No, just being a good producer. Being a good producer. Yes. So that's one of the. Is Sean okay? Did he get knocked out?
I know. I'm getting ready to say, are you all right, Sean?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just kind of getting things together here.
Oh, he's hurt. He's hurt. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want us to call somebody?
No,
Okay.
I got my life call here. I should be okay.
All right, just making sure you're okay, because we have 2 Seans now. See, there's a hidden Sean too, like a hidden daughter. All right, here's some other people piping in here. We have Blue Sky, and I also want to hear your favorite Sean story too, Dan. I know you have at least 5 of them that you can put together. To hear myself back. What is going on with him? He must be drinking excessively tonight. That is weird.
It's your birthday.
Yeah, Sean, come back in. Yeah, when it was your birthday, Dan, I got way too blitzed, and I got sick last. All right, we have Blue Sky, the artist formerly known as Melinda, saying, "Last time I was in a hotel, the thing caught on fire, and they wheeled a dead body out. Nashville." Melinda, you got to call in and tell this story. You can't just tell us a Cliff Note version of that and have no closure. I'm addicted. I'm addicted to closure. What could she mean by that? Let's hypothesize. Let's see here. She went to a hotel. This is what we know about Melinda, aka Blue Sky, aka I don't know her other. Was it Blue Velvet? I'm not sure. Last time she was in a hotel, so she lit a hotel on fire. Then they wheeled a dead body out. Interesting. Yeah. Usually, Dana, you've never committed arson, have you?
No. Did the body burn?
Did the body burn? You're sadistic. We have Karen Peterson who says, "Don't have Sean E. call me. I'm batting 0 today." Is this like cryptic talk?
I have
Weird.
no idea.
Yeah. What do you understand? Karen Peterson's own language?
I thought maybe
Uh,
it's woman that needs to drinking. No one's kicking
all
it
right.
tonight.
No, well, they're kicking the bucket, and that's for sure. It's Sean's birthday. That's what we do. Melinda's lighting
God.
hotels on fire and rolling out dead bodies.
Now I want to hear that
Anyways,
story.
I'm telling you, it's a wild story. Like my hotel experience with the fire,
Oh my, yes.
or my Vegas experience. I have so many. I have so many great stories. I just can't share them here, Dana. All right, so we're talking about some weird stories here. What is your weird story? We know Melinda killed somebody in a hotel and then burned it on fire. That we want to hear more about that. We want to hear from Dick Pangallo too. What happened in his interrogation, and did it require bending over and coughing? We also are asking Sean Gregorian to tell us at this time what these like STD creatures are here. They look like herpes people. I can't I don't know what the hell those are. Don't they look like little? Okay, not you, Sean.
How do you know what they look like? How do you know that?
Pre-med. And by the way, and I am totally clean as a whistle, and I can prove it. Look at this. I am. Don't make me do it. I'll turn Iron Sheik real fast.
Yeah, it was so cool. And then when they finally got their license, I was free.
And I'm going to have to get back to you. We have a very important caller in, so we're going to celebrate your birthday. We'll celebrate your birthday tomorrow. Okay, let's get this going here. Hold on, everybody. For the first time calling in here tonight, this is a big deal. Let me remove this hammer because I just realized how foolish I look. We have Blue Sky, the artist formerly known as Melinda, calling in for the first time, who's going to be giving us an exclusive on what took place in a Nashville hotel that lit on fire and dead bodies were being rolled out. What she was doing, we don't know. Maybe she was like Fetzer. She was on the scene, like at the Pelosi house. We don't know. We're going to find out now for an exclusive interview now. Exclusive interview with the one and only. Well, let's welcome Melinda. Melinda, welcome.
Hey.
It's so good to see you. Welcome to our show. That's Kathy Lee Gifford, and I'm Regis Philbin. I thank you for calling in. It's so nice to hear from you over in Tennessee. Congratulations on the new legislation over there.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm a little bit half asleep. So if I'm not very lucid and not making much sense, that's why. I've been up for several hours.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, I've been half asleep for the past 8 hours too, so I know what you mean. But
you're in good company.
Yes, Melinda, I have to. You have garnished our imagination, and as it's been running wild here, I am so curious to hear the story that you were at a hotel. There was a fire, then there was a dead body. Can you tell us the story?
I'm sorry to interrupt. It's something that would happen to you and and nobody else, because every time you seem to venture out somewhere, you've got something crazy that happens. So it happened to me.
Oh, really? Really? Was it the identical of what happened to me? Exactly identical of what happened to me happened to you?
I think what we heard was there was someone cooking meth a few stories up. I mean, and this wasn't like a flea bag hotel either. So, I guess that just goes to show that you can go to any hotel and think you're in a nice place and there's somebody cooking meth upstairs. Mm-hmm. And anyway, I kept telling my boyfriend and his son, I smell smoke. And they're like, you're crazy. I'm like, no, I smell smoke. And they would just completely ignore me. But anyway, here comes all the fire trucks and the sirens. And I'm like, okay. So anyway, that got their attention. So we're outside and we're looking, and then they're bringing just one dead body out. And then we talked to some people and they said, yeah, they were cooking meth up there and started a fire.
Now, I know, Dana, you have a lot of questions, but I wrote some down too. Is initially when you said you thought they were cooking meth, what does that sound like? Or did you smell something? And thirdly, did you get a contact high?
No. I mean, we had no deal, that was going on upstairs from us.
Were you hearing like bubbles? Did it sound like this?
No. I mean, it was pretty great. I mean, we were going to leave that night because we were so disgusted. And, but we were up there for like a big car show, and, we'd come this far and we, survived the fire, and in the dead body. So anyway, we stayed. And so the next morning, we were dodging news cameras, because they were on the scene. They were trying to get a story. And I kept hiding my face because my supervisor, she's from Nashville and her parents lived in Nashville. And I was afraid she would see me in this hotel where they were cooking meth and a dead body in a fire. And I'm like,
oh my God.
No.
So I'm trying to hide my face from the cameras. I don't want anybody to associate me with this incident, but it was silly. I shouldn't even put that in the chat.
Oh no. Thank you for doing that. I don't feel alone anymore.
Yeah.
As the only guy running from a burning hotel with cold-blooded killers. You think I didn't have that, but
there probably was. I mean,
okay. Well, the dead body. Okay, you said they rolled out the dead body. Did they put him like in a barrel or something, or what are those called, Dana? What you get at Home Depot?
Oh no, that would happen at Jack. That would not.
I mean, did you see the dead body?
Yeah, I did. Unfortunately.
Oh my God! I've never seen a dead body in real life.
Well, I mean, they had a sheet over the dead body, but we watched the paramedic, roll this person out, and at that point, my boyfriend was like, "All right, we're out of here." And I'm like, "No, it'll be all right." I guess I'm just, I can't be as easily shocked as he is, being from Chicago originally. But anyway.
Wow. He's from Chicago. You said you're from Chicago too? Or he's from Chicago?
My boyfriend he was from Detroit and I was from Chicago. So I don't know why I guess he had a little bit more of a sheltered life. He didn't live in the inner city. But no, I'm originally from Chicago, but I've been in the South for many, many years. Do I have a Southern accent?
No.
A little twang too. There's a little damsel in distress. If you close your eyes, you can hear a little posturing towards it.
Oh, great.
But not really. You still have that Chicago fortitude of yeah. Like I don't know if I'd mess with you, Melinda.
No, not like that.
I don't know if I'd want to cook meth around you. I don't know if I'd want to cook any meth around you. And sorry, mosquito. Sean says. It smells like grilled Sudafed is what Sean Gregorian, the birthday boy, says. How does he know? Well, wait, and where were you at? When was this? When did this happen? Recently?
Oh gosh, that was a few years ago.
Yeah. Okay. Where were you a few years ago in Tennessee, Sean? Tell us. My God. Anyways, Melinda, I'm so glad you called in, and I hope you call in more often. And we're so glad to see you again. I know there's so much going on in your state, and there's a lot of drama, and we were covering it too. And survived the hotel and everything, personally over there. And we're just glad that you're still with. You've been with us for a long time. We're so glad to see you. Almost.
I think it was maybe about from August 2020 is when I found you.
Oh my God, the old days. You mean when I was with Mike Barra?
Yeah, actually, that's how I found you, is through Mike.
Boy, the show's changed a bit, hasn't it?
It has. I remember the dark room and the red lights up at the ceiling, and you were saying you're going to throw your laptop out the window, and I just loved it. I thought, who is this guy? He's so funny. But anyway.
Oh my God. Yeah,
humor
I remember that.
Coming back.
Well, some people, would call it that, or some people call it a cry for help in some cases. All right, we're going to get out of here. Thanks, everybody. It's good to see everyone. I'm melting, and I'm telling you, I may just appear like this tomorrow night because I'm past caring. I'm tired of sweating Nile rivers every single night. It's just happening. All right, I'm going to leave us with some mementos of the photos of the family album of the 1970s. So for Dana, Sean, and myself, good night, everyone. Members, stay tuned, stay awake. See you tomorrow night. Good night.
Good night.
Something to say to you. It's September and I really shouldn't be. I'm back at school. Know that I'll keep you amused, but I'm being used. Maggie, I couldn't try anymore. Let me away from home, just so you won't be alone. Stole my heart. what's in your face, your baby shows your age. That don't worry me, no, in my house, you're everything. Let them know your jokes, my love, you getting close. Maybe I couldn't have tried anymore. Let me away from home, just say I'm being alone. Stole my heart, that's what really hurts. Maggie.